It is about 7 o'clock in the morning and it's starting to get bright. I cannot wait to see that sunset. I left camp maybe 5 minutes ago. I don't know if you can see, but I'm going straight up a hill. No, you can't really see, but the climb already started. The goal is to go up slow and steady all the way to Blood Mountain. I'll see you when I get there. Just finished having my little morning breakfast snack. I'm at Giralp, I believe that's how you say it, Gap. And there's a lot of people camping there overnight. I just stopped for about 15 minutes, ate, and on my way up. Hey team, I think I'm almost to the top. I've been climbing, oh my goodness, for a good half an hour now, about an hour. But the storm that done some snow, there's still snow on the ground, so it's a little slick, so I'm taking it super easy, but almost there. Once I get to the top, I'll show you some views. All right, let's do this. We did it, team. We are here. Blood Mountain, and this right here is Blood Mountain Shelter. I was told that this is the oldest shelter in the AT. I'm not quite sure, but we did it. Whew. That was quite the climb, but totally worth it. Let's check it out. There's the log. I'm gonna sign it here in a minute. I guess people stay here. Oh, wow. Pretty cool. All right, let's sign this and find some views. And I think this is the marker, but it's full of water, you can't really see it. All right, let's go down now. So beautiful. This is very steep, and the places are barely marked. Ooh, kind of scary, not gonna lie, but let's do this. Team, we came from up there. I don't know if you can see it, but that's pretty wild. The descent was brutal. I am not gonna lie to you. My knees are a little tender, but that's okay though, because we are almost to Neil's Gap. where I pick up my resupply. And I'm gonna take an extended lunch because after that, I only have about 2.5 miles to go to camp. I have to do a check. So I have time to just rest my legs, pack my food, and kind of figure out where my next resupply point is gonna be, because I sent myself this box that I'm picking up at Neil's Gap. But then after that, I'm not gonna get any boxes into Fontana Dam, and that's a couple weeks from now. So I need to sit down and figure it out. So that's exciting. So I'll let you guys know, but we're almost there. I'll take a little bit of video once we get to the Gap and the Outfitters, because there's an Outfitters there. So exciting. All right, so we're in the Open Gap Mountains Crossing, and the AT goes right through the building, as you can see. So I'm just gonna cross this, and then after that I'll go into the Outfitters and pick up my resupply box. And this is the famous tree where hikers throw their shoes, either because they get new shoes or because they get off the trail. Either or. Let's go in. Got my box, and now got some extra stuff, snacks mostly. Now it's time to put everything in bags. Had a very nice long lunch. You can see the shoes back there, and all I heard was this wind chime, and it was amazing. I'm about to take off to my campsite. Just got done walking through the arch. The AT goes right through the building, which is pretty cool. And I'm heading to my campsite. My campsite is 1.1 from here, very short, despite me taking a long lunch. I needed it because coming down Blood Mountain was tough on my knees. Now I'm recuperated and I feel much better. But yeah, I'm doing the 1.1. My pack is freaking heavy. I have the rest of the food for today and 4 days of food. Technically I could have done 3, but I always want to have that extra day of food just in case of emergency. So, but yeah, I did not realize that it was going to be so heavy. I swear most of the weight that I carry is food, but that's a good thing. I did find myself being hungry for lunch. I mentioned before that I had a hard time eating. I'm still just kind of snacking throughout the day, like every 2 hours or so. But it's working for me. I have enough energy. I don't feel depleted. And I'm drinking plenty of electrolytes, so I don't get dehydrated and delirious. So I'm gonna be going up another hill. It's not quite the mountain I climbed this morning, and I'm gonna set up camp, and most likely I'll close out a little bit later and give you my thoughts about the day until I get to camp. Oh yeah, one more thing. It is so beautiful outside. I cannot tell you how incredible it feels, and the weather is absolutely perfect. I feel like the luckiest girl to be out here, and I know that there's many more days to come that I'll be feeling that way. Oh, and by the way, you see that mountain back there? That's Bluff Mountain. Kick my knees up. All right, you see this tree right here in the middle of the trail? Well, I almost got stuck in it. My umbrella, which I carry, got stuck and then I could not move. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna break this umbrella. Anyways, I've been meaning to record a little bit more. I arrived at the campsite that I originally set out to camp, which was 1.1 away from Neil's Gap. And when I arrived, it did not look good. And then the water source was almost a quarter mile downhill. And I was like, no, this is not going to happen. So I decided to hike another, I want to say 3.5 to the next camp. So I guess today turned out to be a quite long day for me, unexpectedly. But one thing that I have learned is that I need to be flexible. So I'm not quite sure how long I have left, but once I arrived, I'll take a little bit of video and call it a day. All right, so there's some smoke in those mountains back there. I don't know if you can see it. I hope it's not part of the trail. And if it is, I hope the firefighters and the Forest Service put them out quickly before it spreads. That's sad to see. This blowdown must have just happened this weekend. That is a long needle pine tree. Super green, so it looks like it just snapped. Right over there, you can see it. The winds were pretty bad on Saturday. I'm glad that I decided to take that 0, because it would have been dangerous hiking. This is my campsite. I am facing the sun, so I should get like a really nice sunset. After I arrive, about 8 more people arrive, so the camp is pretty full right now. Good water source. I'm waiting for my food to cook so I can go ahead and hang my food bag before it gets dark. Hi team, doing my closeout video for the day. Today was a great day. Woke up early enough to see the most beautiful sunrise this morning. I'll include the picture in this video. I got my resupply at Neil's Gap, had to adjust and go to a different campsite, so I ended up doing longer miles than I was planning, and I feel pretty good. Feet are a little sore, but I'm sure they'll be fine by tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some stretching and some massaging of the feet. Temperatures are supposed to be in the 30s today, with some wind. I'm already in my sleeping bag because it's cold. But tomorrow should be a short day. I'm trying to make it to the shelter so I can rest my feet. And let's see what happens from there. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night.